G'day everybody, my name is Lowell and welcome to the channel. So we've got something a little bit different. We've got a series of interviews with David and Laurie, his wife, about the David Phelps Barn Bash. So I know it's happening right now as I record this in America. Good luck to all those who get to go. Hopefully one day. Hopefully I'll get there. But let's look back at 10 years of barn bashes. So this was recorded in 2019. So a couple of more years has gone past. So, but let's jump in. Let's do part one today of David Phelps Barn Bash. This one's called The Beginning. So let's have a listen.
As they were backing up, we heard the beep, beep, beep. The writer of the song became very not serious very quickly.
We had no idea.
Yeah.
We didn't know if 2 people would come, or we had no idea what to expect because we'd never done anything like this before.
No idea. I mean, we were
and
blown
it's changed,
away.
of course, over the years.
I mean, tickets sold out in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
I mean, they were
just
quick. It was really quick.
Wow.
We were just blown away. And
Imagine doing something like that. Obviously, you've come from Gaithers, where they've pretty much handled everything, and then you go out and you do this thing and it sells out in 20 minutes. That's pretty good. That's really good.
And of course, that gets you so excited. Like we've hit on something that people are
want.
Obviously,
really want. There was a need for,
Yeah.
and so that's always just an amazing feeling that when you get that. We've tried to keep it in that spirit this whole time as well. So we really didn't know what to expect at all. And we've had some amazing guests over there, comedians and guest singers and choirs and things like that too. So that have kind of fed the whole atmosphere.
It's definitely kind of
and as a result, we get to worship the Lord. We get to listen to great music, and we get to laugh a whole lot, and we bring in good food, and it's just
it's definitely a concert with amazing music, but it's more, Yeah. It's definitely more than that as well.
So why did you guys move to the farm in the first place?
Well, we were just looking for a place with land, that we could be out in the country.
Right.
We had moved from Texas.
Wow, look how young they are.
When we just had you, Callie, and we rented some places. We bought a place up in Brentwood, which is just south of Nashville.
The first suburb outside
And
of Nashville,
I guess we flipped a house. I didn't know that's what it was called then, but
we just thought we did something cool with it.
we worked
now
on
we flipped
an
it.
old house in a good place for a few years, and I finally was like, I got to get out of here. That's all we do is work on the house. So we moved out to the country, which we always wanted to be out in the country, live on some land, and have a place to go fishing with our boys and all that kind of stuff. And it was
girls.
we were.
Our girls like to fish too.
Oh, okay. I know they did. I tried to get my girls to fish. We have girly girls. We do.
Sort of.
I mean, Callie, remember when you played soccer? You were like, "Can we do this inside in the air conditioning?" So. But no, with my kids, I wanted a place where we could go out on the farm and fish and all that kind of stuff. And we are blessed to travel across the world, and so it's nice to come to a place that you wouldn't get away from it all. That's what we really loved about it.
Yeah. So for years, y'all moved to the farm in 2001, and for years, from 2001 to 2008, the barn was just a barn.
It was a barn.
Yeah.
It was. I bet we have some pictures of that
We
somewhere.
do. I have some.
Yeah, and it was. We kept horses in it, and
Oh, wow.
we had a chicken coop in it, and kept a tractor in it, and all that kind of stuff.
Dirt floors.
And so when we redid it, we really redid an old historic
Wow, look at it
barn,
now. Wow.
To a concert hall, and that's when we put the chandelier in.
Yeah.
As that chandelier went up, I thought, all of the
farmers.
hundreds to 200 years of farmers that have been in this barn have just thought, I never dreamed of having a chandelier in the middle of it.
In this old dairy barn.
So yeah, it's an old dairy farm. That's what began to be. Right across the street is we were told is the final mustering ground for one of the final mustering grounds for the Civil War. And so this was an area in history that didn't get burned down in the Civil War. And so lots of beautiful homes and so you can find a lot of those out around here. And there's caves where people hid out and stuff like that. It really is
very interesting.
You know, what we've always been about family. When we go out and the ministry that we do is about family and about hope and about, you know, bringing a wide age group of people together, and that's what this has been for us. We have kids that are in college that buy tickets every year. We have grandparents that buy tickets every year, and that's why it really kind of has that family reunion
on their lap,
kind of feeling.
Yeah.
And so when we started this, our goal was, you know, we always have said, if this can fulfill a need, as long as it's not doing something for us, like some kind of ego trip or, you know, whatever it is, or just some kind of pet project that we want to do, if this can actually fulfill a need, then we feel like that it's something that can have longevity and something that can be bigger than us. And so that's what we've tried to do. And it's been pretty amazing. I mean, people have made, outside of us, independent of us, they've made lifelong friends.
Most definitely.
Yeah, that they depend on and love, and
that they've met here at the farm at
we've had
Barnbash.
people get engaged here, and and people have, you know, their final trip here, you know, that they've taken in their lives, and it's been something bigger than what we could have imagined. You know, it really is a spiritual kind of couple of days that we kind of get renewed. We all do.
Well, and I feel like too, just that there's many people that wouldn't go to a concert in a certain denomination of a church, where whereas this is just, it's an old barn, anyone's welcome, and I feel like that a lot of that just kind of floats away because it's just
and you know what?
Old barn.
And in the spirit of that, every Labor Day Barn Bash, we end with the song. It's a version of the prayer of St. Francis. It is in giving that we receive. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned. And it is in dying that we are born to eternal life. Make me an instrument of your peace. I want to know what it feels like to follow you. When men look at me, I want them to see the light of the world inside. And so everybody who's involved in the Barn Bash, all the family, we all get up on stage and we all sing that together. There's like 50 or 60 people on stage.
Aunts, uncles, cousins.
Yeah, that take to put this on, and we give our standing ovation to the fire department and the sheriff department who come out to be with us, and all of the amazing volunteers that make this thing happen.
Yeah, we
really
could not
great.
do it without all of our volunteers. We really couldn't. It's become a community project for sure.
Definitely.
I want you to tell me some of your favorite memories from Barn Bash's past.
Charlotte, Richie, and I were on stage talking, and the guest group that we had, a bluegrass group, they had parked their bus behind the stage.
And they were done.
And they were done, and they decided to leave. And as they were backing up, we heard the beep, 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 and that was all during her serious talk about how the writer of the song became very not serious very quickly. That was very funny.
It's been fun to see the families that started out with small kids and now they're big kids that come year in and year out, and you only see them that one time a year, kind of like what you keep saying, that family reunion feel.
That's a good one. So we'll come back and do part 2 very soon. We'll do that next week. But that's very interesting to get that insight into the barn. You know, you hear people talking about, you know, there's people in the community that have gone to it. Obviously, very long David Phelps fans who have gone numerous times to the Barn Bash, and they say, you know, you need to go. It's fantastic. The Labor Day, the Christmas one is very good as well. So, but it's nice to see that they come from the right place to do it. You know, it's not, as he said, you know, it's not an ego trip. We're not here to make, you know, millions of dollars. You know, we're not here to do it because, you know, people can come and, you know, falling at our feet, and because we're so good, it's like if it can fill a need, if it can fill somebody's, missing something in their life, and they can come along, and as I said, they have people there that start as children and then grow up through, 10 years is a long time to be doing anything. And if they keep coming back and you see them at 10 and then you see them at 20, and it's just like being part of that, they all become your family after a while. That is a really good insight. That is a really good insight into why they started it, and what drives them to keep it going. How do they keep that, as you said, it's that renewal that they get every year, so I reckon that is the best place to come from. If you do it for the right reasons, it is going to continue, and you will draw people to it because they know that you're doing it for the right reasons. So that is fantastic. I really enjoyed that. I can't believe that was 8 minutes already. That went by in like 2 minutes. So, but we'll come back next week. We'll do part 2. If you did enjoy this, make sure to give it a thumbs up too. Remember, if you're new here, make sure you hit that big red button down there. You can't miss it. So check out the playlist if you haven't already. Even if you haven't checked it out for a while, go check it out because there's adding to it all the time. So I think we've probably got roughly 130 reactions there for David Phelps. So there might be something there that you've missed. So guys, thank you very much for joining me today. Remember, make sure you stay safe wherever you are. And I'll definitely see you in the next reaction video. Did you enjoy that video? Why not watch another one?